You're watching Game Day live on WYZZ with Thomas Garverick, Kurt Pegler, and Patrick Cunningham.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Week 7 of the high school football season. It feels like it's flying by. With 3 weeks to go, the playoff race is heating up. But first, we need your help deciding this week's Spirit Poll between Dunlap and Washington. Head to centralillinoisproud.com/vote or scan the QR code on your screen. Washington up 60-40. There's a critical small school football matchup tonight in Central Illinois with Princeville hosting Stark County. Both teams are 6-0 and competing for the championship of the Lincoln Trail Prairie Land Conference. The schools are natural rivals, and last year Stark County beat Princeville in both the regular season and playoffs. They'll meet tonight in Princeville.
It being Stark County, them being 6-0, us being 6-0, it's our homecoming. So, you know, it's going to be electric. It's going to be exciting. The kids are ready for it, and I'm sure Stark County is too. The kids have had Stark County circled on the calendar, and here it is, you know, week 6 already.
You probably can't ask for too much more. You've got two schools that are right next to each other, rivals, you know, both undefeated. You know, it's not necessarily, but definitely for control of the conference, and you're one step closer to that conference crowns.
All right, now we welcome in our weekend sports anchor, Patrick Cunningham. 3 weeks left to go into the regular season. Pat, what games do you have your eye on?
Now, the second game takes us to the Big 12, a game that has big seeding implications between two likely playoff teams, Peoria, Notre Dame, and Bloomington. The Irish clinch eligibility with a win. Purple Raiders, they get a guaranteed playoff spot with a victory. The Irish, they lost their first 2 games in heartbreaking fashion, but they're now on a 4-game winning streak.
Welcome back to Game Day Live. Our chief meteorologist, Chris Yates, is live from Washington. Chris, what's the forecast looking like for kickoff tonight?
Thomas, things are looking fantastic for us. We're going to see clouds gradually increasing, but really couldn't be any more comfortable. Let's get to it. We'll show you what the game day forecast is for here in Washington. At kickoff, 7:30. We expect temperatures to be around 73, cooling into the mid to upper 60s throughout the game.
All right, this week's high school marching band spotlight takes us to Bloomington High, where the Purple Raiders are all systems go with the state competition knocking on the door. Max Chernick is in year 20 as the band director of the Purple Raiders. He says this year's group might be one of his most diverse yet.
I love watching our kids succeed. I love watching our mismatched band of kids with a wide range of ability levels come together as a unit and find success. They're able to create something really, really cool out there.
The Purple Raiders are in the midst of preparing for their state competition at Illinois State later this month. They're confident they'll deliver an excellent performance.
Just having somewhere to be and working on something that's meaningful and that we get to show to not only our staff and students, but all of the other band lovers that show up to the competitions.
The people that have been in band for all 4 years are going to be the hardest people to leave. I'm really excited for this year's show because it is going to be pretty good. We're doing pretty good this year.
Karstens and Mejia are 2 of several seniors who have stepped into a leadership role this year. They're playing a key part in this year's performance about different patterns and colors coming together to create a tapestry.
We graduated a really strong senior class last year. Those seniors are replaced by new seniors who are great leaders and great motivators. The leadership from within is terrific, and these kids are excited to fight and do something really cool and to prove themselves and to show that what they're doing is really something special.
As they get set for their last competition, Karstens and Mejia are not ready for their senior year to come to a close.
All of my best friends are in band, and I've created so many connections in our community and with my teachers and staff through band. I would not be who I am today without our marching band.
I love doing this every single day since I've been here all 4 years. I really enjoy it a lot because I feel like it's become a part of me, of who I am now. It's taught me so many things, how to, have leadership.
All right, this week's Spirit Bowl also happens to be the game we will be streaming tonight on our website, ciproud.com. That, of course, Dunlap at Washington. That game set for a 7 p.m. kickoff. And after the games tonight, we have highlights on WMD at 10:25 on Game Day Live Extra. Then 30 minutes of scores, highlights, and analysis on Game Day Live Overtime with Kurt Pegler and Patrick Cunningham. 11 p.m. right here on WYZZ. Replayed at 11 a.m. Saturday on WMD. All right, well, that's a wrap for Week 7 of Game Day Live. I'm excited for this slate. These games down the stretch so pivotal for postseason chances. We'll see you tonight.